So, having PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome, is stressful in itself. But when you're trying to explain to a doctor that you have it and they don't want to believe you because you don't look like the typical PCOS patient, is even more frustrating. So, in my experience, and this is not all doctors, but in my experience, whenever I see a doctor and we're going through my history and physical and list of health issues, which I don't have many, but anytime I tell them that I have polycystic ovarian syndrome, it never fails. The first thing that they're going to say to me, man, it's windy out here today, is that I do not look like a PCOS patient. I don't look like the typical PCOS patient because I don't have the number one symptom, which is obesity. And that right there really frustrates me because over 20 years ago, me and my mom had to fight to get the doctors to test me for polycystic ovarian syndrome because I had all these symptoms of PCOS. I had the excessive hair growth, the heavy periods, the irregular periods. I also had the heavy cramping, the mood swings, and that's just to name a few. And so, one of the things that my mom did that was very, very smart years ago, and I resort to it now, is that my mom told the doctor, she said, listen, I don't want to keep going back and forth with you about my child. I know she has it, but this is what I want you to do so you can prove it to yourself. I want you to take some blood work and I want you to run her labs. And that is going to tell you everything you need to know. And when you get those lab results back, you are going to see that my child has polycystic ovarian syndrome. Well, guess what? I did have polycystic ovarian syndrome, and that physician had to apologize both to me and my mom. Fast forward, here I am over 40 something years old, and when I go to a doctor and I'm telling them that I have polycystic ovarian syndrome, lo and behold, still, what is the first thing that they say to me? Am I sure that I have PCOS? Because I do not look like the typical PCOS patient. I really wish that some physicians will stop putting all patients in a box when it comes to a certain disorder or disease or anything like that, because a lot of us aren't always going to fit in that same box. It's so frustrating when I go to a doctor and I tell them, hey, this is my issue, and the first thing you want to do is dismiss me or tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about when I really do. So, with that being said, and I hope that